Reckoning year for Mikel Arteta. Sink or swim. Do or die. It's his last chance saloon this season to get Arsenal over that finish line. Because that Villarreal performance was an absolute disgrace. And that's why a lot of fans are saying, oh, he's not the man. I've been beating that drum for the last couple years now. I believe he's the manager before the manager. Brendan Rodgers before Jurgen Klopp. That's how I see him. But the football is embarrassing to watch. We spent so much money, made 6 or 7 signings, but the football, there is no cohesion. There is no creativity. We don't look good at all. And I believe if we play football how I saw this pre-season so far, not just Villarreal, but the pre-season itself, we are going to not finish first or second. We'll be finishing below third. I'm telling you, that's how horrific it is so far. This manager is on his last legs. He must get results. Mikel Arteta is just doing the same. I'm going to explain to you now. Yeah, I'm going to explain to you Arsenal Football Club's tactics in a nutshell. And tell me if I'm wrong. You tell me if I'm wrong. Declan Rice, or the 8, goes and shifts towards the left. The 10, Odegaard or Waneri, goes towards the right. The left back inverts. The right back overlaps. We pass the ball out to the wingers. We spam crosses. Then we rinse, repeat, regurgitate. Rinse, repeat, regurgitate. Over and over and over again. I am sick and tired of it. I really, really am. Because if you keep trying to do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result, do you know what the definition of that is? Insanity. That's what that is. That is what that is. The patterns of play make me sick. No creativity, no pick and pop football, no passing in between the lines, no feeding Victor Gyökeres. I'll get onto him in a minute, by the way. We've made all these signings and somehow, some way, our best player so far is a 15-year-old Max Staumann. Is that because he's so talented or because the manager hasn't coached it out of him yet? Honestly, we need to start asking these questions. Let's go on to Victor Gyökeres against Villarreal. Do I blame him? No. You've gone and bought a Rolls Royce, a Ferrari of a player, and you're driving it like a Focus, and you expect to get the best out of it. We know that his aerial ability is not unbelievable, one of the best. His strengths are to run in behind. So why don't we do that? We've gone and got one of the elite goal scorers in Europe. A cold-blooded goal scorer. A gunman. But we're not playing to his strengths. We're spamming crosses in. Rinse, repeat, regurgitate. I don't know how much longer I can take it personally. For me, he will never be successful at Arsenal Football Club. Never take us over the finish line. Never win the Premier League. Never. He is not the man that these people believe that he is. It's very difficult for a rookie manager to go and win a title. Even after 4 or 5 years, he's had $1 billion spent basically. This season, we've brought in 6 or 7 players. The tactics are not any different. We're just doing the same old. And to add insult to injury, Gyökeres beats a couple players. He starts looking like he's getting into the game. Yeah. Goes, runs, has a shot at goal. He gets hooked. And we put Mikel Merino up front. It's an absolute disgrace. It really is. And I'm not having it's pre-season. It's happened all pre-season. We've been poor. There's been no cohesion the entire pre-season. And you can't tell me that these aren't bad habits. What, you think you're just going to walk in to the league when it starts and turn it on? All of a sudden, Arsenal Football Club become a winning team again. All of a sudden, it's going to click. It's going to work. Is that what you believe? No. And it's not the players' fault. We've got a great spine. We've got good players. Great players. Another manager can come and really get a result. Win some trophies with this team. But this man, this is as far as it's gone for me. And this pre-season, I'm telling you, that game against Manchester United now is so big, so massive, yeah, that lose that game, the pressure is going to be immense because we've had enough. Even the die-hard Mikel Arteta people who are sitting there and backing him all this time, they can't anymore. Because me, I thought it was time for a change. I believe it's time to go and get someone else who can maybe get results. Not the same old, same old. And the football's getting worse. We're getting rigid. We've got no technical... I'm done. Odegaard's been poor. He's been Martinelli poor. Time to move on some of these players. And not Odegaard as such, but Martinelli. He's run his course. But this is what happens. When a manager is so stubborn, he starts to get these players that he likes and he believes that he can get a tune out of them when they've run their course. And you can't. You're the one who takes the fall eventually. Because you show you're not the manager. You're not the guy that they believed. And that's the truth. So, I'm hoping, I'm really, really hoping that Arsenal Football Club can just turn it on. But I know from experience that you can't just go and turn it on when you wish. I believe we're in trouble this season. We're going to be battling for 3rd, 4th, 5th. I'm telling you. If we play the way we have this pre-season, if somehow, some way they turn it on and it's all been a farce, I'll be shocked. But so far, the way it's gone has been shocking. Absolutely shocking. Anyway, this is my first YouTube video. Gunner Chef. Everyone, please hit like, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'm going to try and get as much out as I can. Cheers.